to know.
Carmen Sandiego Thunder. This is Elena Hart. She likes playing the trumpet, skiing, and competing in tennis tournaments. She wants to be a marine biologist or an astronaut. This is Jeff Marcus. He plays tennis and basketball. He's visited Toronto and California with his family, and he wants to be an architect or an engineer. This is Michelle Giles. She enjoys playing volleyball and Pac-Man. She's visited Costa Rica 3 times.
And this is Sarah Nade, Carmen's pointy-haired princess of punk.
Sarah Nade.
Her last known whereabouts? China. Mao Zedong wasn't wild about competition, so it wasn't until 1984 that Communist China sponsored an Olympic team. That year, they won 32 medals, and they've been improving ever since. Many of China's medals were won by women who excelled in sports like volleyball and diving. Now, more than 1 in 5 people on Earth are Chinese, so there'd seem to be no limit to China's Olympic potential. Or at least, there wasn't until today, when Sarah Nade rolled into China, pinned every last Chinese Olympic medal to her ears, and roller-booted for the borderline. Gumshoes, you'd better catch Carmen and grab that heavy metal meddler. And here's Acme's senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Fred Lee.
Hey, guys. Woo. Thank you very much. Is it Elena? How are you? Elena, right? Jeff, Michelle, nice to see you guys. Listen, I just want to remind you guys that if one of you catches Carmen Sandiego today, you're going to get that trip to anywhere in North America, and that's not bad, you guys. So, to kind of get you started, we're going to start them off with the 50 Acme Crime Bucks, and you guys know how this game is played, right? So we won't waste a lot of time on the rules. Let's get started with our very first clue.
Greg,
yeah.
There's a fax coming through, and it could be a clue.
Great.
Herb Alley. Kirstie Alley's brother?
No.
Uncle?
No.
Her puppy?
Chief, I think it's Herb Alley. That's English for Yakjan Gomuk, a street in the Southeast Asian city of Daegu, on a peninsula between the Yellow Sea and the Sea of Japan.
Of course. Shopkeepers in Herb Alley have been selling traditional herbal medicines for over 300 years. Now, lots of people all over the world use herbal remedies rather than drugs to treat illness. Roll them out, Greg.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, Gumshoes, name the country, if you will, please. Is it South Korea, Japan, or the Philippines? Remember the clues that we heard. On peninsula between Yellow Sea and Sea of Japan, Herb Alley, herbal medicine sold for over 300 years, and Southeast Asian city of Daegu. Elena's ready. So is Jeff, and so is Michelle. Elena, what do you think?
I chose South Korea.
South Korea. Jeff?
I also chose South Korea.
South Korea. Michelle?
I chose the Philippines.
The Philippines. The answer we're looking for is South Korea. Nice job, Elena and Jeff. Now, as you know, we give you 10 crime books every time you answer a question correctly, so that means, Elena, you have 60, Jeff, you have 60. Michelle, you're still in this thing with 50 crime books. Nothing to worry about. Now, for our next clue, we turn to Acme Trickster Net agents Penn and Teller.
Hey, Gumshoes! Sarah Nade is in a country just west of Togo where beautifully carved wooden stools like this are an important tradition. Each person is given a stool by their family during infancy, which they keep for life. They believe the stool is linked with their spirit. As a matter of fact, when a person dies, their family will preserve and honor their stool. Now, get off your stool and catch Sarah.
Okay, thanks a lot, gentlemen. Name the country, if you will, please, guys. Is it Ghana, Cameroon, or Niger? Remember the clues that we heard, just west of Togo, and stools linked with a person's spirit. This one may be a little rough. Elena's ready, so is Jeff. So, Michelle's still thinking? No, she's ready. Elena, what do you think?
I chose Ghana.
Ghana. Jeff, what do you say?
I chose Ghana.
Ghana. Michelle?
I chose Ghana.
Everybody said Ghana. Everybody is right. Nice job. That's the way to do it, guys. Okay, so Elena and Jeff, you will both go up to 70. Michelle, you're right in there now with 60 Acme Crime Books. Now, listen, I know we have a lot of work to do and everything, but I really need to do some video shopping, if it's okay with you guys. How are you? Thanks a lot, folks. Thank you. Hey, this is Joey for Acme Home Spending Net. I got a great little item for you today, folks. Coquis. The little dinky frogs, and they look just like this, except totally different. First of all, they're sort of khaki tan, and you only grow it... We're over here, fellas. We're right here. They only grow to be about 1.5 inches long. But the main thing is, when they're feeling romantic, they make this wicked loud noise like this. Only totally different. It's actually more of a high-pitched two-note constant chirping that gets louder and louder. I'm talking louder than a subway train, folks. Now, we fly these things in here from the U.S. Commonwealth Island between the Atlantic and the Caribbean. Ow! Watch your backs there. That's where you hear this sound. Only totally different. That's it. That's it. That's the sound Serenade is hearing right now. So, that's what I got for you, folks. Your choice, the live chirping frog or the big plastic frog what mows. Just $4.95. Things at home, folks. Give me a call. Okay, how could we ever choose? Okay, guys, name the island, if you will, please. Is it Aruba, Puerto Rico, or Bermuda? Remember the clues that we heard. U.S. Commonwealth between Atlantic Ocean and Caribbean Sea, and home of the coqui frog. Everybody's ready. Elena, what do you say?
Well, Greg, I chose Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Jeff?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Michelle?
I also said Puerto Rico.
Everybody is in agreement again. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, they are correct. Oh, yeah. So that means, Elena, you're up to 80. Jeff has 80. Michelle, 70 crime bucks. This is the way to play this thing, you guys. Shook me up there. You guys know what it means. It's time for the lightning round. These questions are all about Sarah's most recent known whereabouts, which is Puerto Rico. For every correct answer, we give you 5 crime bucks. So hands on the buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. If you were an adult in Puerto Rico, which of these things could you not do? Call yourself a U.S. citizen, vote for U.S. president, or vote for a representative in Congress? Jeff?
Vote for a representative in Congress?
Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Elena or Michelle? Call yourself, Elena.
Vote for U.S. president?
Vote for U.S. president is the answer we're looking for. Nice job. Good job. Back to you. Question 2, traveling due west from Puerto Rico, what's the next country you'd reach? Is it Cuba? Elena?
Cuba?
Sorry, it's not Cuba. I'll finish out the list. Is it Cuba, Bermuda, or the Dominican Republic? Jeff or Michelle? Jeff?
Dominican Republic.
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Okay, guys, last question. Here we go. Listen up. You're walking on a street in Puerto Rico when someone asks you if you can recommend a place for mofongo. Would you send them to a restaurant, a discotheque, or a doctor's office? Michelle?
A restaurant.
Is right. Nice job, Michelle. Yes, fried mashed plantains with pork and spices. Nice job. That means at the end of this round, Elena has 85, Jeff 85, Michelle 75 crime bucks. Nice job. That's the way
Greg,
to do it.
come into my office.
Yeah, Chief, I'll be right there. Listen, you guys understand how this goes. We have a lot of things going on here. I'll be right back. Hold on. What's up, Chief?
Greg, I can't find the Acme Field Agent's tracking folders. You know where they are?
Oh, yeah, I put them down in the basement.
What basement? I didn't know we had a basement.
Sure we have a basement. It's downstairs.
What? I know it's downstairs.
You said you didn't know we had a basement.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Could you get them for me, please?
I'd be glad to. Just hold on a second. I want to check the light on this thing, too, because it wasn't... Whoa! Oh, here they are, right here. Oh. The light's not working, by the way.
Oh, Greg.
It's dark.
Greg.
Yeah.
There's only one sheet of paper in here, and it says, note to viewers. Every time you watch the show, write down what got stolen and from where. When you've collected 4 loots and locations, write them down on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York 10163. Now, every day, we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt.
Here's who won today.
Congratulations to the winners. Greg,
Yeah.
This is great information, but the tracking folders,
Right.
be careful.
I will. You know, it's so dark down here, Chief. Sometimes you have to really watch your step. But I've got my really nifty filing system, and I think most people would be very proud.
Greg,
Hiya, Chief.
I knew there was no basement. Here we are in the middle of an investigation, and instead of getting the files I need, you're wasting time with juvenile trickery. Now stand up, mister, and get out of here.
Chief, here are your files.